just, figuring out how to be a human. Ooh, look at that, girl. What's up YouTube, it's Kira here and we are back with another video. If you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Kirarai, and if you are returning, then welcome back. Before we get into it, make sure you go ahead and like, comment, share, and subscribe. And if you want to be notified immediately when I post a new video, hit that notification bell as well. Baby girl, are you struggling with balancing your work and your personal life? Because I am, and I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Trying to find a balance between staying on top of my schoolwork, like putting enough time aside to get it done, also film my videos and edit them and get them out, and also make sure that I am enjoying my life and having fun and spending time with my friends, and also thinking about my career in dance, what I want that to look like, applying to residencies, applying to intensives. It's a lot in October, and this October it's been taking me out. Mind you, it hasn't been that bad. Like, I have experienced worse Octobers when I was at TCU because fall semester had always been rough. But this here, it's not like mentally rough. It's just like, oh my gosh, I'm so blessed. I'm so incredibly blessed. I have so many things that are in my life that I prayed for, but now I don't know how to balance them all. It's that kind of thing. And so, yeah, I think something that I have been thinking about, and I released a vlog, maybe it was last month, where I was saying the day in the life of a 22-year-old in New York City, a Columbia grad student, a full-time YouTuber. Like, I was just explaining how I do all of these things. That month it worked because I didn't have, my workload just really wasn't that bad, and so I had really got adjusted. But I think what it is about October is that in terms of my actual like academic classes, it's the same class, but they're different sections. And so we've moved into another section for both of the classes that I have. And with the new section comes a new professor. And so midway through the semester, we're having to adjust to a completely different teaching style and a completely different set of assignments. And so obviously that was given, but I just didn't think I would struggle with it so much. I'm not struggling with like the content itself, but just like keeping up with it. Like I said before, I was super adjusted to the teacher that I had at the beginning of the year, and I just found a really good routine in terms of like getting the work done and getting YouTube done and all of this stuff. But now I don't know what it is, but it just like, I feel like my whole world has just been turned upside down a little bit, and I'm kind of struggling to get adjusted. And so in terms of like when it comes to balancing like work and personal life, oftentimes I forget that I have these assignments to do. Like this past weekend I was like, oh my gosh, Kira, like you didn't do it, and it's due Tuesday, so I still have time because I'm filming this on Sunday. But it's like, girl, you made plans to go out with friends. Like, what do you mean? You can't do that anymore. Like, you need to get this work done. So it's annoying because, being in New York, being young, being a professional dancer, and finally being exposed to the rich dance that New York has, I want to see as much as I can. I want to put myself out there, especially since I don't know how long I'm gonna be here. Because my time here is limited, I want to make sure that I am filling it up, soaking up the richness that the city has to offer. But I also need to understand that not everything has to get done in one weekend. I have a friend here, she graduated from Pace, and so she's been here for a while, and she was explaining to me yesterday how she's like, yes, during the week, I wake up early in the morning, I bust my butt, I have 3 jobs, I'm doing all of this stuff, but it is so important for me to also put in the time and effort to do things that I love, like go out with my friends, go have a drink. And she was like, mind you, I do get tired. Am I out late? And then I wake up in the morning and I have to go to work all the way downtown and I'm exhausted? Yes. But she's like, it's worth it. It's worth it. And so in terms of how that relates to me, I definitely want to figure out what that looks like for me. Figuring out, okay, what are the non-negotiables? What are the things that I want to do that I make sure that I do at least once or twice a month that feed my soul, that that remind me that, hey, I am young. Hey, this is the time for me to get out. You know, I don't have to take everything super seriously all the time or be locked in my room, you know, studying every single day, every hour. Like, what are the, again, like, yeah, what are those non-negotiables? What do I need? What does loving me look like in New York City? What makes me happy? What are the consistent things that I would like to do every single month? You guys know in Fort Worth, like, I would always do like solo dates and self-care. So like maybe I need to start looking at what that looks like up here, you know? And I've actually been thinking about solo dates for a minute. And figuring out what I want to do, where I want to go. And so maybe, you know, maybe that's it. Like, I definitely need to figure that out because I have been functioning in this like school. Oh, wait, my personal life, school. Oh, wait, my personal life mindset since I've been here, and I can't do it anymore. I can't do it anymore because it's exhausting. Frankly, it is very exhausting. And so just, you know, figuring out how to be a human. Ooh, look at that, baby. Girl, I know y'all see this. Oh my gosh. Oh. Okay, it's going away. How do I remember to be a human? How do I remember that, like, girl, live good life while also being in school and taking your career seriously? Before we wrap up, there was one more thing that I wanted to speak about, and that was how I sometimes get into this mindset of if I'm not in my room studying, then I don't care about my future, then I am slacking off. I am no longer prioritizing school and my career, and then I'm straying away from the things that I prayed for. And it's like, that is such an extremist mindset. Like, it's truly crazy. And I mentioned this on, I think it was my Real Talk video, how I think like a lot of it stems from dance. And I was talking to my friend earlier this week, how in dance also, you know, for so long, since I've been in the industry forever, like, you know, the minute that you turn away from dance, the minute that you decide not to focus on it anymore, it suddenly feels as if like you don't care about it. You aren't as passionate about it. But it's like, no, like that's not true at all. And like I said, like it's all about finding balance, and that you can prioritize two things equally. You know, like I can prioritize my relationship with God, prioritize getting my schoolwork done, and also prioritize loving me and pouring into me in the ways that I need to in order to be mentally okay. You know, like there's a way that you can do three at the same time. And so I think I personally need to work on like knowing that you don't have to sacrifice one for the other. Like you don't have to do that. And this actually speaks to another video that I released a couple of, let me find the name of that video. Okay, it was the 1 month recap video, and I was talking about my relationship with dance, and I was talking about how like I felt like I had to give it up or something like that. I have to go back and watch the video, but I was talking about just like how I felt like I have to give it up in order to, you know, have these other things in life, and how I can't prioritize dance anymore in order to have a relationship or in order to explore these other things. But it's like, girl, no. After thinking about it, after I released that video, but I think that if anything or anyone puts you in the position where you feel as if you have to give up the thing or things that are most important for you in order for you to have them in your life, then they don't need to be there. I think that whatever is supposed to be in your life, God will work it out to where it fits so perfectly that you can have both, and both be so meaningful and intentional, and that you can continue to pour into both in ways. Now, it might require some shifting and adjusting, but you can still have both in your life. So as that relates to my work personal life balance, as it relates to that, just trying to remember that like I don't have to sacrifice one for the other, you know, and that if I do decide to go out one day and choose to push my studies to the next day, that doesn't mean that I'm not prioritizing it equally. That doesn't mean that I don't care about it. It just means that, hey, I'm deciding to love me a little bit more today than do this schoolwork, you know? But I'm still gonna get it done. That makes sense. Yeah, I literally just like, I be having so many thoughts, and then I talk to you guys and I'm like literally preaching to myself, and I'm like, oh, you just needed a pep talk. You just needed to talk to yourself, girl. Anyway, that's pretty much it. I'm definitely hoping that as I move into November, things get a little better. I don't know how they will, because we have 3 sections of the class, and so I'll be having another professor to end the semester. So we'll have 3 professors throughout the semester, and so like, you know, we're just gonna have to adjust even more, but we take it day by day. All right, y'all. Well, that pretty much wraps up this video. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed watching, and I will see you guys next month. Next month. That's crazy. It's already November. What is going on? What is going on? Anyway, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.